It's October 1997. I hear someone knock on the door. A few moments later, my mom yells, "Angel, your dad is here." I run as fast as I can to the living room because "your dad is here" are words that I don't often hear. I'm so excited. And who knows, maybe he has a gift for me. I see him standing there, a tall, older man with a strong jawline and gray hair. With this shy, nervous voice, I say, "Hi, Dad." But inside, I'm so excited. "Hey, son," my father replies. He sounds like Mufasa, like the dad from The Lion King. I'm pretty sure I'm making that up, but it's been so damn long, I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm just so excited to see my dad. I have so many questions, but he keeps beating me to it. How's school? Playing any sports? I tell him I'm a straight A student and I'm the best basketball player on the team. Do you have a girlfriend? Hell yeah. Isabel, Melissa, and Jennifer. None of this is true though, but I'm exaggerating so that my dad thinks I'm cool. I'm just a kid being a kid needing my dad. Dad, where have you been? How are you? At this point, I haven't seen him in years, and what I really want to tell him is, I miss you, Dad. But he replies with, I've been real busy, son. He says it in that Mufasa voice I keep making up for him. You see, what you don't know about my dad is that he's addicted to drugs. I know this because my mom told me. But I never judge him because I'm afraid if I do, he will leave me forever. Out of nowhere, my dad asks, what do you want for Christmas? I think to myself, shit, I'm gonna shoot my shot here. I want a Super Nintendo. You got it, son. See you for Christmas. And just like that, he's gone again. But at least this time, he's coming back for Christmas. Our time flew by so fast. What was just an hour felt like 5 minutes. But this time feels different. He's here for good this time. Before I know it, it's Christmas Eve. Coquito is flowing, my mom's blasting her Mark Anthony and Hector Lavoe. Me and my little brother are counting down the hours until we open our gifts. If you're Puerto Rican, you already know we open our gifts at midnight. Sometimes 11:50 if mommy wants to go to bed early. As time passes, I begin to feel like something's off with my mom. My mom wants to tell me something. I can feel it in the air. The music begins to sound muffled. Angel, Angel, your father never came by to drop off those gifts. Maybe he'll come tonight, maybe he'll come in the morning. I don't have any way to contact him. It was the 90s. For you young folks, that means we didn't have cell phones, and my dad definitely didn't have a beeper. For all I know, he was living in a shelter or a crack house. I open my gifts. Not one of them looks like a Super Nintendo. A toy cop car, socks, pajamas. That's it. Did I mention we were poor? We is poor. But my mom is doing her best. If I could give my mom an MVP trophy every year, I would. Meanwhile, my little brother is opening his gifts that he clearly wanted from his dad and my mom. I stare at the door, I go to my room, and I sleep. For years after that, I would see people that I would mistake for my dad. I'll be riding a number 2 train and saying to myself, is that my dad? Is that my dad? As time passes, I start to forget what my dad looks like. I slowly begin to give up. Somehow, 10 years fly by. I still have this deep emptiness. All I want to say to my dad is, I love you, and I'm not mad at you. So I begin searching. I find myself in a Social Security office in the South Bronx. I walk in feeling confident. I ask the lady at the booth, her name tag reads, Lisa, can you help me find my dad? She looks me right in the eyes and says, Damn. Can you at least tell me if he's alive or dead? She pauses. Sure, honey, I can do that. What's his name and date of birth? John Fonseca. My dad's name is John Fonseca, born 1939. It's right there and then that I find out that shortly after he stopped by my house, all those years ago, on February 28th, 1998, to be exact, my father passed away from falling and hitting his head due to being high on drugs. You hear how quiet it is in here right now? That's how quiet it was for me when I found out at that moment. Because I realized that night I saw him wasn't just the last time I would say hi, Dad. It was also my last bye, Dad. Dad, let me tell you something wherever you are in this universe. You told me what freedom means. My journey isn't just about what I missed, but about what I choose to give. I have a company called Hutty. I've co-founded a place where voices are heard and people are seen. I'm giving back all the things I needed and wanted from you. I have a beautiful daughter. Her name is Nola Grace Fonseca. She's 7. She's going to be 8. I love my work. I love being a dad, the dad I wish I had. Signing out, Angel Fonseca.